Hi everybody, welcome to my office. I wanted to come on here today and Maybelline and I are going to show you how to groom the feet. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and ask questions or comments below and let me let me know if you have any insights or questions and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to move my camera down so you can see her feet. Welcome to you all and thank you for all of our new followers and all the great help you guys have had sharing my grooming video the other day. I really appreciate it. So, good morning, Anne. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move the camera down to Maybelline's feet here. So, first thing I'm going to show you guys is how I brush her feet out. So, basically, you can often see that they will get mats. They will get mats in their feet, usually around here, the front part of their foot, and then right behind the pad. She doesn't like when I mess with her feet. See? She's not always cooperative. Everybody thinks that she's always fully cooperative. Sometimes if you lay them on their back, it helps to groom them. But she is kind of fighting me right now. Okay, so anyways, I already brushed her feet out, but this is a slicker brush. Somebody was asking questions about slicker brushes the other day in the live video, okay? And, you know, slicker brushes, when they're used correctly, they should barely be touching the skin. So you're actually just barely touching the skin. So you're, let's say if I'm doing her leg right here, I'm going through the mat, but I'm not, you know, going against the skin. You're just going through the mat. So this is not going to hurt her. And I suppose if you were pushing down, it would give them a brush burn, but you don't want to do that, okay? So I use that and I use a pin brush. This is All Systems pin brush, okay? Or no, this is PSI. I do have Chris Christensen, but this is a PSI pin brush, okay? So I've got her all brushed out. And I'm going to use, this is the peanut clipper that I had referred to in the video. And I'm trying to make sure the camera's showing you guys. They're made by Wall. You can buy them on Amazon. I'm actually going to be creating a page for you guys that you can go to and, you know, easy, accessible at maltesegroom.com so that you guys can go there and click on the link and order the things that I use and recommend. But this is very small. It does come with attachments that you can put on here. So if you wanted to use this tiny little clipper, you know, on the whole body, you could. But what you want to do is when the dog is first getting used to using a clipper, some dogs are terrified of noises. So what I like to do when they were puppies, I would, you know, turn the clipper on and just kind of let them listen. What is this? Let them sniff it. She does not like having her feet done, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. Okay, first of all, before we do that, I want to explain. Someone asked if I trim between the pads. No, I do not go between the nails. Maybelline, good girl, stay. Okay, so you don't want to go between here. I think professional groomers do. They go between the nails and stuff. I don't do that. First of all, I don't think it's really necessary. And second of all, when they have their pads spread, you don't want to cut this tissue between here. Okay? So what I do is I just do the outer part. Stay, Maybelline. This is kind of a tricky angle to show you guys. So the clipper itself is very gentle. You're not going to cut their foot pad, okay? You see that? And I just kind of go to the outside. the end is kind of, and then I kind of use it to trim the front part of the hair. You will not cut them with this. Now, if I was to go between the pads and catch that skin, yes, it would cut it. But when you're going across a surface like that, you're not going to cut them, okay? I hope you can hear me okay with the clipper going. And then I'm going to do the other foot with scissors so I can show you guys. If you're joining me, go ahead and share this so that we can get some more people on here. Go ahead and ask your questions below, please. Okay, so Maybelline, can you show them your little foot, little pad? See? So it's nice and clean now, and it enables her to not get debris caught in there. And then if you wanted to cut the nails, some people, what they do is they put a nylon and they poke the nails through so that they can trim the nails to make it easier. Good girl. You good girl. And then, you know, you can go ahead and trim the nails, okay? So let's see. Now this other foot, she keeps tucking her foot back underneath her. She's like, I don't want to do this. Look at, psh, 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 psh. Do you see him, Maybelline? We're on, ooh, you can eat that? I should have some treats for her. See, that's the thing, is you got to make it very positive for them. She's laying on my desk, which she usually doesn't normally do, so she's a little more scared. But so anyway, I'm going to trim this other one with scissors, okay? Where'd my scissors go? All right, so when you're using the scissors, you're going to do the same type of thing. I kind of trimmed it the other day, but you're going to trim this hair behind. This does not hurt them. I'm holding the hair so that I can get the foot pad to kind of open up and spread apart. You see that? Now, when you get close to the foot pad, obviously slow down. Some people are very uncomfortable with this, and I understand that. I'm not cutting between the pads. I'm just cutting the hair hanging down between the nails, because you definitely don't want to cut between here and accidentally cut their foot. So I'm just kind of using the scissors to pull the hair down a little bit. Obviously, she is more comfortable with me scissor cutting than with the clippers, okay? So it just depends on the dog. Some of them could care less about the noise. Okay. She's getting a little spa. You hear the spa music? She's getting a little spa treatment, aren't you, Maybelline? Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And then I would do the same with the back legs. One thing to keep in mind is when they're standing, the hair is going to be sitting differently than, so for instance, when they're standing up on the leg, she's probably going to be scared to stand up here. You want to make sure you don't cut too far up behind the back of the foot pad. Otherwise, the hair will look angled and look really messy. So, is there any other questions before I hop off of here? If you like this video, share it. Our page is growing, which is great. I'm going to be going live on here. We had a ton of feedback the other day with the live video I did, so that I know what you guys need help with. So if you're watching this as a replay, go ahead and, comment below with what you need to learn. Staticky. So I'm just she's got a mat here. I'm just going to work on the mat a little bit. Barely touching her skin. Now, if it was hurting her, she would be pulling away, but it doesn't hurt them. Now, if I was going up against her skin, see, she's got a mat right here. I'm going to show you guys. she's got a mat behind her ear right here. Okay? So I'm going to go down, down, down. This is a bit tricky to use this camera on my desk here. So you kind of pull the ear away, and I am barely touching her. What this slicker brush does is it just has the ability, because of the small fine bristles, to get into the mat and just kind of gently pull it out. It is the greatest tool to lose the least amount of hair. Now, if her hair was short, a slicker would not be a good idea because it would be right up against her skin. Okay, so you want to make sure that Can you guys hear me okay? I have a separate microphone set up. If you're not watching live, you don't need to say that you can hear me okay. I was laughing because people were watching the replay the other day, and they were all saying that they could hear me. And what's really funny is I don't think they realize they're watching a replay. So they're all commenting, I can hear you. I can hear you. And this one lady said, for the love of God, we can hear you. It was so funny. And I was thinking, okay, next time I need to tell them if they're watching the replay, they do not need to tell me, Isabella, that they don't need to tell me that they can hear me. Isabella's saying hi to everybody. She's behind me in her playpen. So it's good to see you guys. Okay. So you see the mat is almost completely out. And I want you to see there is no redness. Her skin is not irritated. Okay. It's perfectly fine. Slicker brushes are amazing at getting mats out. See, that mat is almost completely gone. Okay. And I kind of go through with this. Like so. What do you think, guys? Should I cut her hair shorter? Should I cut it? Should I cut it shorter? Okay. So here's Maybelline and me. Hello. Kind of fun hanging out with you guys. So what's everybody doing today? Anyways, I guess I will go for now. The next one I'm going to teach about trimming the face. A lot of people had questions about that. So we will teach you guys about trimming the face. And if you guys have any other questions, you can let me know, okay? Have a great day, everybody. Bye.